everyone. I know this isn't my usual scenery because I am actually home in America right now. Um, so yeah, but this past week has been kind of hectic because I was trying to pack, trying to study. Um, I did go out to eat with my friends on several occasions, probably because I had no food in my fridge at that point. Um, but yeah, um, So yeah, it's Saturday at like 5:30 a.m. in Buffalo, New York here. And I am awake because my sleep schedule is still on Japan time. Although I did sleep for a little bit, mostly because my friends were saying you should probably get some sleep because I hadn't really slept the exam was Thursday. But Wednesday night I was trying to pack, and then I was studying until like 2 a.m. But then I got up early, studied some more. Then I ended up coming to school early and studying some more. Honestly, the exam wasn't half bad though. The listening part I did have an issue with because listening is not my strong point. Um, and there was this one, and there was, and during the listening part, I actually made a mistake. I Instead of waiting, because when they do the listening test, they do an example first. I wrote the answer for the example down and then wrote the next few lines, and then when I noticed there wasn't a line 5, I was like, shoot. So I had to quickly erase everything and write as much as I could about the last one before they changed over to the next part of it was kind of, yeah. But yeah, then, so it wasn't bad. After the exam, I kind of hung out with, there was a graduation ceremony, and I'll show you a picture of my certificate, but, so I actually came there late because I wasn't sure, where it was, and I was just talking to, the people down at the office because my flight's time was changed to an earlier time, so I had to get an earlier bus to the airport, but that was all figured out, and then, so yeah, yeah, but then and then you had to write a short, not write, say a short little speech in Japanese, and I didn't even plan, I didn't even think about that when I went to get it, so I just kind of made up on the spot. Well, yeah, I pretty much said I've always liked Japan and Japanese and the Japanese language. I'm happy that I got to attend KCP. Thank you very much. That was pretty much my speech. Well, I said in Japanese, of course, but I can't really Japanese right now. And then I ended up having to run back to my place because I had something that I was going to give one of my friends that I left there because I didn't bring it to school this morning. Ran to my place, came back, and went to the goodbye party for those who were leaving, which there were a few of us. It was a lot of fun, and then there was the part but we had to cut it short because we were being too loud. It was fun though. I was glad to see everybody. Well, mostly everybody. Some people couldn't make it. So I had a lot of fun. And then, but I would have loved to stay longer, but then I had to catch my flight early in the morning. My flight, well, the bus had to get on was going to be at 6 a.m. So I had to get up at 4 a.m. to finish packing up the last bits of my things. And then I had 2 huge suitcases because I bought too much stuff. Yeah, next time I go to Japan, I'm going to remember just to bring less stuff because I didn't use some of it, to be honest. Anyways, so I dragged these huge suitcases to the bus stop. It probably took me 15 minutes or so to get there, even though, if I didn't have the suitcase, they probably would have only taken me, 7 or so, half the time. Then got on the bus, talked to a girl who was actually living in my dorm that I didn't really get a chance to talk to, but she had been at KCP since October. So there's that. So basically from Thursday to Friday, I had 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't sleep at first. I tried sleeping, and then I just woke up and decided that was it. So, And let's see. Then got on the bus, talked to the girl a bit. We got to Narita Airport. I actually wasn't half bad. I got through pretty quickly, to be honest. So I was literally in the airport for a few hours just waiting. And I was just kind of reflecting, I guess, on the fact that I was actually going home, or maybe I was just like tired. I tried sleeping at the airport for like a little bit. Got on the plane. The flight was actually, it was a pretty good flight. There was, it was packed. Like, I didn't get, unlike when I first came. Hey, Coco. Unlike when I first came to Japan, I actually had people on both sides of me. Because when I first came, Coco, stop. No. Sorry, dog. When I flew to Japan in April, I basically had a whole little row to myself. There's nobody next to me. Today I had, not today. Friday I had, Friday I had two people next to me. One was a Japanese lady who she pretty much just watched the TV the whole time. And then there was a guy from America who was in the military. He was going home to America for a few weeks before he had to be shipped out elsewhere. So me and the military guy talked for a bit about like stuff and how we felt about Japan. The meals I took JAL, Japan Airlines, and they have really good meals, by the way. I'll have to show you pictures once I get them. Hold on a sec. Sorry, had to let the dog out. And she didn't go out. Anyways, so they had pretty good meals on the flight. I tried sleeping on the flight too. I maybe got a couple hours. I think the longest I slept was because I had my headphones in. I was listening to this, it was like a Japanese music. It was like easy listening Japanese music that was really pretty. But that did help me sleep for a couple hours. I felt bad for the woman who was in the aisle, because me and the military guy kept crawling over her to go to the bathroom. Anyways, so yeah, I slept a little bit there, and then I got to America about, well, actually it was kind of like I kind of went back in time, I guess you could say, because my plane left Tokyo Friday at 10:50 a.m. And when I arrived at JFK Airport in New York City, it was like 10:30 a.m. Friday in New York City, so it was kind of funny. But that, and then then I got picked up to be brought to the JetBlue terminal, which was the plane I was going to take to come home. And there I found out that my flight wasn't going to be until 6:30 at night. So I was sitting at the airport for like 6.5 hours or so, trying to figure out what to do. I did try sleeping a bit. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Those seats are not that comfortable. And I waited until about 3:30 before I decided to check my bags, so I wasn't checking them too early. Because they actually told me the earliest I could check them in was actually 12:30, but I didn't feel like doing it that early. Anyways, so then I went to my gate and I sat there for a while, just thinking, messaging my friends, telling them what was going on. Actually, at one point in the airport, I actually was talking to some of them on over Facebook video chat. That was pretty cool, except it was really loud in the airport, so I could hear them that much. Anyways, so then I waited at the airport. I did try sleeping again, but that also didn't work out again. And then like I decided to play on my computer a bit because they had the charging stations. And before long, I was on my flight to Buffalo, New York. I actually slept the whole time on the flight. Like, as soon as they were taking off, I was passed out on the seat. And then I woke up. When they were telling the announcement that they were descending. Yeah. So yeah, I got my baggage. And I talked to there was a lady who was sitting outside the door where you would I had to leave to get the baggage, so I had just gotten off the plane, and and my family was sitting at the window, and I was like, oh my god. I was happy to see them, honestly, but it's still kind of, I was still like, yeah. So they gave me hugs, I got my baggage, and we all went home. My mom ordered a pizza and bought me Reese's because I couldn't find, there's no Reese's in Japan. At least I didn't find any Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, so we ate a bit, and I was kind of up and about, and took a shower, and then I video chatted my friends again and talked to them a bit. And now I am here at, okay, it's 5:36 in the morning. I did sleep for a few hours. I went to bed right after I finished talking to my friends on video chat. And then I kind of woke up at like 4 a.m. Yeah. And then I cuddled with my dog for a bit before I decided just to get up. Yeah. But anyway, so that was the end of my journey for studying abroad. Well, at least this time around. I'm hoping to be back in the future. So, I really want to be back in Japan in the future. Alright, well, bye-bye.